We are on the Kansas City Jazz District, and we are getting ready to explore Kansas City at the Jazz Museum. This is where you watch the film, but I will show you that later. Let's enter in. Louis Armstrong. We are at the Kansas City Museum. And this is talking about Louis Armstrong. And this is my first time being here. I have never been to inside the Kansas City Jazz Museum, but I have been to the Negro Leagues Museum, which I will be coming back tomorrow to so we can explore that. Louis Armstrong, Soha chorus for cornet, price $2. I guess that was the price of admission. That is the Old Time magazine. Wow, look at that. Leaving New Orleans. Louis Armstrong was called to Chicago in 1922 to work with Joe King Oliver's Creole Jazz Band in 1924. Armstrong joined Fletcher Henderson's orchestra and moved to New York. During his tenure in Henderson, Louis' sense of swing contributed to spellbinding improvisations that express deep musical logic and powerful emotion. In 1925, Louis returned to Chicago, where he made influential recordings with the Hot 5 and Hot 7 bands. I am in Kansas City on 18th and Vine at the Jazz Museum. Welcome, it's your Bible reading friend Sharon, and we are exploring Kansas City this evening. Oh, yes. And we are talking about Louis Armstrong. We are at the Kansas City Museum. Welcome in. This is Sharon on Total Connections, your Bible reading friend. And we are taking a trip exploring Kansas City in the Kansas City Museum Jazz Museum on the Jazz District. Here is, this belonged to Louis Armstrong. Wow. Okay, let's continue on. The early years. This is DC. Let's see, DC Roots. Duke Ellington. Okay. We are at the Kansas City Jazz Museum on 18th and Vine. Ellington Orchestra. Welcome in. We are exploring Kansas City Jazz Museum. See, I told y'all we was gonna do some other things in the community. Oh, let's see. Certificate of Life Membership. This certifies that Duke Ellington is a life membership of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People. Now, what was this downbeat life membership? Ellington was always involved in the struggle of African American rights and equity. Look at that magazine. Was 20 cents. It was called Downbeat. Wow, what can we get for 20 cents today? What can we get for 20 cents today? Some air? Air in a tire. I don't even think you can get air in a tire for 20 cents today. You know what? Oh boy. Lord, tell that child to go play. We are trying to have a good time here, and you have somebody on here being rude. But, you have those type of people like that. So let's keep going. Okay, Ella Fitzgerald. Oh, wow, that is nice. This is a nice museum. Singer Ella Fitzgerald accomplishments are phenomenal. Hundreds of recordings reveal her bell-like clarity, flexible range, clear, rhythmic genius, such virtuosity and creative influence many singers. In addition, she played a major role in bridging popular music and jazz, thus expanding the audience for both. And, and her talents was great. Her talents was great. Her talents was wonderful. Okay, let's continue. We are talking about Ella Fitzgerald. We are at the Kansas City Museum. Oh, look, there is her dress that she had on. Very nice. Oh, there we go. Look at that. There we go. Okay, there is the microphone. We just sent that account to report, and there she is right there. Cool. So anybody that's coming on the live that you want to, be foolish on here instead of enjoying, we will send you to report your account, okay? All right. Here we go. Duke Ellington. How nice. Okay. Let's keep going. We had someone in here acting a nut. This is the Kansas City Jazz Museum. Top Hat Grill, New Orleans Room, the other room, Milton's Tap Room. Okay. Let's see where we want to go, where we want to go, where we want to go. Oh, that is a old record player. Huh. See if I pull it up like that, you can see it. That's cool. Huh. 8-track player. Remember that? 8-track player? Oh, yes, I do too.
You're way too young.
Oh, no, honey. I remember the 8-track player.
Man.
That big old 8-track player.
Pencil at all times
to make sure you go on the tape. Now, what you say? I don't know nothing about it. Come on, now. I know something about it.
Now, have you seen the little barcodes?
Yes.
You can scan that. And then
Yeah.
On your, did he tell you that?
Yeah, I did that. Oh, so this go all the way around then, right? Okay.
History. Yeah, some nice little,
Oh, Miles Davis.
Oh,
Ooh.
And this 8-track player was a studio recorder 8-track player. It wasn't your at-home 8-track player.
Yes, So it just goes from here on around here, and that's it?
Well,
No.
Or you got...
I went through there.
What I would do is this one next, because they're going to close this door.
Okay, so I need to go in here and then go in there? What time is it?
You got time. You got 15
it's 4:40. Okay.
Yeah, and then see what's nice about in here, as soon as you come in, this is where the club's gonna be tonight, but you can't come in from here. Turn left and go along the wall, and it goes chronologically the year.
Okay. All right, thank you. So we are at Kansas City Jazz Museum. We are at Kansas City Jazz Museum, taking you on an exploration of Kansas City at the Jazz Museum on 18th and Vine. See, I told you it's gonna get theatrical around here on Total Connections. Welcome in. I'm sorry I had to take care of these comments because people was just wanting to say, hope you're having a good day. God bless, and I hope you get to where you want in life. Aw, look at that. Somebody on there acting nutty. We have to erase those comments. People can't just have a good time today. Okay, there we go. Ooh. I love seeing how the instruments look. They don't look too different, other than what they look like today. They're a lot shinier today. Of course, that's old, but okay. We are at the Kansas City Museum. Ooh, look at that old jukebox. Ooh. Imagine at a soda shop. Okay. Brass. Trumpet. Brass instruments. We are at the Kansas City Museum on 18th and Vine in Kansas City. Welcome in. Tonight, they will be having a special at the Blue Room. It's a jazz spot. And I may just go live doing that. Keyboard and guitar. Now, if this was back in the day, now, it don't look too different. The acoustic guitar looks the same. Yeah, matter of fact, I got one like that, just like that at home. Ooh, okay, let's get through here because did I go through it already? We are at the Kansas City, Charlie Parker. We are at the Kansas City Museum. Let's see, did I go through here? Yeah, let's see. Kansas City Museum, Jazz Museum on 18th and Vine. This is Charlie Parker. Okay, let's go this way. 18th and Vine. Let me hurry up and go this way. Okay. Oh! Is that the Blue Room? Yeah, that's the Blue Room in there. We are at the Kansas City Jazz Museum. Okay, let's step up here. What did he say? Go along the wall. Is this something back that way too? Oh, okay, right there. And then that's it. Okay. And then that's it. Are you going to the jazz thing for tonight?
Get my aunt.
Oh, okay.
Meet my son here. I don't know if we can go in the back or walk around.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll let us. I think that before they close it, they said. check that out. Wow. That's kind of like a pearl. That's nice. Kansas City Jazz Museum. One of the old beers. What is that? Saxy Golden Ale. Kansas City Jazz Museum. Okay, now.
Get in there so you can get a seat.
Okay. Now, where is this? Back here, you said?
I'm sorry.
You said back here?
There's a little screen here and the museum's up the thing to the right, but he said we could go in this way to, it would feel fast to get a seat, so.
Oh, okay. But there's nothing out. That's the end of the museum.
Yeah,
the
that's
other
where you
way.
first came in.
Oh, okay. But he said we can go in there through there now? Okay. I'll do that. So that is our tour for the Kansas City Jazz Museum. If you have some things at your place or at your town, jazz museums, go and see it because it's interesting. Oh, check out that, look at that, like that old floor model.
Yes, sir, that's a good thing.
Go check it out. That is like a theater. I am getting ready to go into the Blue Room. There is the old, like an old television. Wow. All right, let's go into the lounge. Where'd they go? Let's go into. Uh-oh, which way is it go? Oh, this way? Okay. All right, we will see you later. I'm going into the lounge now. Let's see, okay. This is the Blue Room. Kansas City Blue Room. They are getting ready.
So the door is unlocked.
The Blue Room. All right, see you later. Bye.
It ain't gonna make nothing no better.
Oh, wow. Wait a minute.
Can do.